significance of the festival Rakhi can be gauged from the fact that it strengthens the relationship between a brother and sister, a defining character of Indian society. The name Raksha Bandhan translates to protection bond, which signifies the promise to protect. On this auspicious day, sisters tie Rakhi around the wrist of their brothers. The Rakhi thread is considered as sacred because it reminds of the promise a brother makes to her sister that he will protect her until death. On the occasion, sisters pray for the good health and well-being of their brother. This festival also helps siblings realize the importance of growing up together. According to the Hindu calendar, Raksha Bandhan is celebrated on the full moon of the Sawan month. The Sawan month is considered an auspicious period among Hindus, and Lord Shiva is worshipped every Monday this entire time. Raksha Bandhan is a festival marked since ancient times, and there are several mythological stories that revolve around this custom. Indian history has several stories when brothers are said to have stepped up to protect their sisters during times of adversity. It is said that in the ancient times, queens used to send Rakhi to their neighbors, symbolizing brotherhood.
Today I am going to tell you about the history of Raksha Bandhan festival. The traditional festival of Raksha Bandhan, that is Rakhi, dates back to its origin about 6,000 years ago during Aryan's established first civilization. Due to the diversity in many languages and cultures, the traditional customs as rituals to celebrate Rakhi festival differs from region to region across India. There are many historical evidences exist in Indian history regarding celebration of Hindu festival of Raksha Bandhan. The story of Rajputana Rani Karnavati and Mughal Emperor Humayun is the most popular evidence in the history. In the medieval era, Rajputs were fighting as protecting the kingdom from Muslim invasions. Since those times, Raksha Bandhan means the commitment and protection of one sister was the foremost. Rani Karnavati was the widowed queen of the king of Chittor. She realized that she could not be able to protect her kingdom from the invasion of the Sultan of Gujarat, Bahadur Shah. She sent a Rakhi thread to Mughal Emperor Humayun. The emperor was overheated by the gesture and started off towards Chittor with his troops. Without wasting time, it is said that the festival gained popularity after Rani Karnavati, the widowed queen of Chittor, sent a Rakhi to Mughal Emperor Humayun. Thank you.
The story of Alexander the Great and King Puru. One of the oldest references to the history of Rakhi festival goes back to 300 BC, during the time when India was invaded by Alexander. It is believed that the great conqueror, King Alexander of Macedonia, was wavered by experiencing the fury of the Indian king Puru in his first attempt of defense. On seeing her husband's plight, Alexander's wife, who had been aware of Rakhi festival, approached King. King Puru accepted her as his Rakhi sister, and he refrained from war against Alexander. The story of Lord Krishna and Draupadi. It is believed that Draupadi once tore a strip of her sari and tied it on Krishna's wrist. That stopped Krishna's bleeding from a battlefield wound. Krishna then declared her as her sister. In return, Lord Krishna protected Draupadi when she was abused by the Kauravas in front of the Pandavas, who had lost her in a gambling bet. Whatever be the stories or myths associated with the festival, it is celebrated with full fervor with a dash of modern trends. The importance of Rakhi is not limited to common people and their families. Even politicians consider this festival as an important tradition. Every year, thousands of Rakhis are sent to the President, Prime Minister, and prominent personalities across the country.
With the rise of population, the trees are being chopped. It is our responsibility to protect these trees as it saves our environment. Happy Raksha Bandhan! Raksha Bandhan is known as a sign of protection. Likewise, we want to protect the trees as they do the same for us. Thank you.
Doctors are the backbone of our country. In this pandemic, they are the true protectors.
True protector of our country. Have you your protection, soldier?
Thank you very much.